hello, hello. Just waiting for this little button to pop up down here. There it is. I'm going to invite guests. And let's see when Nawanda jumps on, if I can get her to come in here. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Oh my gosh, I'm Misty Lee Johnson. I am an elite consultant with Paparazzi Accessories, and I'm excited today to share more with you about this amazing opportunity called Paparazzi. Let's see. Oh, she's not here yet, so it won't let me invite her. She'll be here in just a moment. You're going to love Nawanda. Hi, Vicki Wee, Ashley Ledbetter, Anita Courtney, Stacy. Hey, you guys, this is the one time you can share this anywhere you want. We want this in yard sale groups across the nation. We want this in buy-sell trade groups. We want this anywhere that someone is looking for an opportunity. Whether it's yesterday, we talked about making extra money for the holidays or replacing a part-time job with Paparazzi. Today, we're going to talk about some different things that I think may surprise you. So I'm excited for my special guest to be here, Nawanda Turner. She's a producer on the team. She's also become an amazing friend, you guys. That's one of the great things about Paparazzi. I see some of my viewers are on here. I'm going to bring this down so that you can see my face past the comments. Let's see if Nawanda is here. All right. I may have to forward this over to her in Messenger. She may be having a hard time locating me. So let me just get that in there. What are some questions you guys have? Don't worry, I will not spam you after the video if you ask me a question. Hey, Anita Courtney, how are you? I always like to stress that because that's the big fear with direct sales, multi-level marketing, thinking that we're gonna pounce on you. I'm not going to do that. That's why I'm trying to break down the opportunity in 5 days and tell you different aspects of why you may be looking for paparazzi and maybe you don't know it. Or maybe someone you know is looking for paparazzi and you can tell them about us. So let's get in here. Hey, Stacy. Hello, girlfriend. Hello, girlfriend. Let's get this over to Nawanda. Gotta wait for it to pop up. How's everybody doing? What are you doing on this Tuesday? It's a terrific Tuesday here in Hilliard, Ohio. All right, here we go. Nope. That's not it. That is not it. That is yesterday's. Here I am. Oh, I can hear my granddaughter Aaliyah's voice when I say that. Here I am, here I am. She sings this song, Daddy Finger. Never mind. Never mind. Let's see here. Here we're going to get the URL. I'm going to get this over, hopefully, to Nawanda. I think she's probably just having some issues. Tracy Thornton, how are you? Hi, Tanya. What's up, girl? Let me get this in here. We're going to do new message. I'm sorry, guys, but I want to make sure that Nawanda's a punctual person, so I want to make sure. You know how I can be sometimes, right? Let's do this. Paste. Let's see. Hopefully. Yay! Just like Baby Shark. Oh, yes. Listen, I bought her little puppet fingers. Yeah. And so now we sing the whole thing. The whole thing. So hopefully we'll get Miss Nawanda in here. If anybody, I see a lot of her team members are on here. So if you could shoot her a text, let her know where I am. Nope, it says she's seen it. So she'll be joining any second. Yeah, she may have been having trouble. So excited to share with you today. Hello, Anne. How are you? I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, Nawanda, it's not letting me add you, girlfriend. What is going on? Maybe you have to follow my business page for an hour. Maybe that's why. Nawanda. Yeah, when I pull it up, it says you're not next to... Yeah. We'll get this together. We will get this together. You guys are going to love Nawanda. We're going to get her on the video. Yay! So exciting. Angela Crawley, how are you, lady? Oh my gosh. I was just thinking about our time together in Vegas. So fun. So fun. And that moment we had was so precious. I loved it. I loved it. So That's another thing, ladies. All of the, I'm so sorry. I've got this hair going through my earring. All right, now we got that fixed. I'm just a mess, you guys, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. So let's see. Are we going to get Nawanda or what? Ah! I don't want to do it without her. There we go. I get to add her. All right. Yay, here she comes. Are you guys ready? Hey, Gayla. Hi, Terry Jackson with our little.
Hey. I don't know what was going on. Like, I do not know where she at, but I'm trying.
Yeah. I told them. I said, she just can't find me.
I couldn't find you, Misty. You was lost. I couldn't find you.
Yes, I was talking about Rosa. So I can tell we've got a little bit of feedback. I'm gonna go grab my headphones.
Okay, do I need to grab some too? I'll find
No, I think if I do it, we'll be fine.
Okay.
But you guys, I'm not gonna hold us up at all. I'm gonna let Nawanda get started.
Okay.
Tell us your story, girl. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, hey. I'm Nawanda Turner. Most of you know me. Those of you who don't, I'm Nawanda, and I am currently a producer with Paparazzi Accessories. So most of you, if you know my story about Paparazzi, was very unconventional. Hey, Angela, what's going on, girl? Because I joined not long after I became a customer. And hey, Venice. And basically, I joined because I wanted a discount, not gonna lie, because anybody who knows me, I'm very frugal. And so I like nice things, but I'm not trying to pay full price for them if I don't have to. And so I had no intention of doing paparazzi. Had none whatsoever. It was cute jewelry. It was, the price point to get in was like most other direct sales that I've been in. And I was just like, okay, I can do this. Just get a discount. So I really just had no intention of doing anything with paparazzi. You can ask my sponsor. She will tell you. I told her, don't ask me to do nothing. I'm not going to have a team. I may not sell, but I'm in it, whatever. So fast forward 3 years later, we have, and I love it because of the relationships, honestly. Misty and I are very, very close, and paparazzi is what brought us together. Like, if either one of us stopped doing paparazzi today, Misty and I became friends, period.
Yes.
And that's what I love about paparazzi, because I have made some friends who are already friends have become closer friends, and people I never knew have become like sisters to me. And it's because of paparazzi, just because of the foundation that paparazzi has, the belief in the intent of paparazzi to really have everyone who wants to be successful, operate our teams like that. We really push to see other people succeed, because when it's all said and done, if you help your team succeed, ultimately you're going to succeed. So it's not about the person at the top. It's not about, the top person. It really is about every individual person who is in paparazzi to help them to really be successful in what they do. Okay, let me get headphones. You talk, Misty, and let me find headphones.
Okay. Now I've got feedback. I can hear myself in my ear. Let's do this. Let's see if her headphones on that end helping. Give us a minute. We're going to figure it out. Even if we have to start over. Yeah. Because I can hear the feedback.
And I don't hear feedback on my end at all, which is crazy. Hold on.
Yeah. If we have to start over, we can.
Wow.
Does that help?
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
Woo! Okay, so, all right. So in case you missed it, because that was feedback, Nawanda couldn't hear it. So great.
I couldn't hear the feedback. I was fine.
Yes, she was fine.
So it's
So,
fine.
if you didn't catch it, Nawanda is a producer in the company who has become a dear friend of mine. We became grandmas together. Um, and we shared some amazing memories in Vegas. And even that week has become special now because of another thing that we share together that we're not going to cover. But there's just this thing about um, meeting women you wouldn't otherwise know and then becoming friends with them. And that's kind of what has happened with Nawanda and I. So now I'm going to let her take that away.
Okay, yes. Okay, so this is better, guys. All right, awesome. So for me, it's just really like Misty said, you paparazzi is kind of like the conduit to those lifelong relationships that I really, really believe that God used paparazzi as the vehicle to connect people who he wanted to be connected, and that was just the vehicle that was used.
Yes.
Because I have, like Misty said, her and I are so close because of paparazzi. Like, I did not know Misty from any, like, didn't know her, never attended a park, just didn't know her. And then here's paparazzi, and I again decided, yeah, I'll do it, but I'm not really doing it. And here we are connected for basically a lifetime. Like, we have grown children, we both are grandmothers, and it's nice to have a connection with somebody who can help you walk a journey outside of your company together. And the reason why I say that is a lot of times people will join and people will cheer you on when you're in a company and they're like, yes, I'm for you, as long as you're making them money in that company.
Right.
I got your back as long as when it comes to the end of the month, you've hit certain goals and you've done certain things, they will cheer you on all day long. And I made a concerted effort when I joined this because I've been there before. I've been there where, you know, you are the rock star and you're like, yay, 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 because you know you've helped position somebody else to rise. But what about everybody else? Like, how do we treat them? And this is what I saw was different in this company is because the new person coming in who doesn't know what they're doing, who's just like, listen, I bought a kit. What do I do now? That person is just as important as the person who's a producer, as the person who just made an elite status. That's what is different to me. Like, my team, I told my team from day one when I really decided to be like, okay, well, people keep calling me to join my team, so I guess I'm going to have a team. You know, it wasn't like I'm going to tell them like, well, no, you can't join my team. Didn't you know I wasn't going to have a team? So they called. So I was like, okay, I guess I'm doing this. But one thing that I've always told my team is you will never hear me ever say, I need somebody to do an order so I can hit a number. I need somebody, I need you to do this because I'm trying to do this. No, Nawanda ain't never said it. Nawanda ain't never going to say it, okay? Because I know what that feels like because now I'm just a number. Anytime you come at me like that, I'm a number. But if somebody has had those moments where life happens, life has happened, okay?
Yes, it has.
Do you look at that as, oh, now that person is not being productive? Or do you sit back and say, I need to reach out to her to make sure she's okay? I need to see what's going on to make sure, you know, if I can do anything to help, I need to reach out. And that for me is that humanity part of this company that I love because I tell my team over and over again, I don't care if you're not active. I need to make sure you're okay because you being okay is more important than you being active. Bottom line. And so when you have a team who understands that, when you have a team who rallies behind it, like I just went through something that was devastating in my life, and my team was like, we got you. Because I wasn't thinking about paparazzi. I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't thinking about paparazzi. It's like, okay, you know, just because of what I do, I'm gonna stay active. But that wasn't the center of my thought process. But my team, because I showed them kindness, because I've shown them empathy, my team was like, we got you. You let us know what we need to do. We got you. And that's what paparazzi is about that family, that it's not a superficial thing. It's
Yes.
not just words for the sake of, oh, you're helping me get to another place or another rank or another level. It really is heartfelt. It really is, this is family.
Yeah.
This is something that if push come to shove, and I can call any one of these people and they be like, Nawanda, what you need, we got you.
Yeah.
That's what this is about. And so, would I trade this for anything? Absolutely not. Again, you're looking at somebody who, when they joined, told my sponsor, don't ask me to do nothing because I ain't doing nothing. Like, I had a whole attitude. Misty knows me, and Misty knows the attitude that I can have. And sometimes I basically said, do not ask me to do nothing because I ain't
Yes.
doing it. And my
Yes.
sponsor didn't, because she know me. When I say I ain't doing something, I ain't doing it. But
Mhm.
the more I got into it and saw that this was a different experience from what I'm used to dealing with, saw this was something where, what you mean you want me to succeed and this does not benefit you directly, but you want what? Huh? I'm sorry. Who are you and what is this company? It's called Paparazzi Accessories. That's what it is.
Yes.
And I love it. I love my team, because it really is family. And I'm big on family. Anybody who knows me knows I am big on family. So anything that can make me feel like a sense of family, I'm there, because
Yes.
that's important to me, because that's where you draw your strength from. That's where you can, when you're having a bad day or having a bad moment, is which I call, because you can't really have a totally bad day. You can have a bunch of bad moments in a day, but
Yes.
they are understanding. They can say, you know what, we got this. Don't worry about this. What do you need us to do? Misty has reached out so many times, especially with this period, that my family is going through right now. What do you need me to do for your team? Let me know. Misty's not my direct sponsor, but she knows me, and me and her personalities are just like this. She's there. She's like, you let me know. You concentrate on you. You need
Yes.
to rest, you do it. If you don't want to look at your numbers, don't. I
That's
need
right.
you to be okay. And
Yes.
the thing about that means so much to me, because it's like, if I need her to step in, she will, without
Yes.
question. And it's not like I'm a step in, but later on down the line, you need to pay me for XYZ. It's nothing like that. It's like, we really care about you. We want you to be okay.
Yes.
What can we do to make sure that happens? And it's all nice when people talk about that and say that, but when you see it in application, it blows your mind, because you're just like, this really can happen. And
Yeah.
people are really like that.
Yeah.
And okay, so if that's how it really is, let me get on in there and figure out what I need to do, because it is something that, when I tell you I have never experienced before,
Mhm.
never, never, never. Okay, I'm gonna just go into. I'm gonna put my never on it. Okay,
Okay.
because
Okay.
it is something that is rare. Is something that is needed. I mean, in today's world, we have so many people out for themselves, and so many people trying to get ahead, stepping on people so they can get ahead. And to be involved with something that is not about stepping on somebody, it's really about being a ladder so somebody can step on you to get ahead, and you be their support to help them get ahead. When you have that kind of experience, all you can say is, okay, I want more of it. Okay,
Yeah.
how do I take this to the next level? How do I take this and make sure that my team has what they need? How do I take this and parlay that into something that can be global, that can go outside of my little territory and
Yeah.
expand? What do I do? How can I do that? And that's what this company does for you. It just makes you want to think outside of your comfort zone, and think outside of, okay, I'm comfortable doing this, but there are so many people who may need what you have. But if you don't open your mouth, if you don't talk to them, it's like, how are they going to get that? You don't know. Like I tell my team all the time, we have a predefined number of people that we are meant to impact. We are. And there is a predefined group for me. There's a predefined group for Misty. There's a predefined group for everybody who's listening to this live or listening to this on playback. There's a predefined group of people you are meant to affect in a positive way. But as long as you stay in your comfort zone, as long as you let fear motivate you, because fear can motivate you. People don't believe that, but fear can, because when you don't talk, when you get scared of whether they're going to say, or are they going to receive me, when you stop letting fear be a motivator, you come to find out that you were made for so much more. You were made to really have a positive impact, but you have to be willing to get outside of your comfort zone. People look at me and they say, oh, Nawanda's good at talking to people. Nawanda, she likes being the center, but Nawanda really don't, okay? Nawanda has learned that you were made to do a thing. So trust me, I get in front of people, I get nervous. I get on my lives before I get on my lives, and I'll be like, okay, girl, you can do this. We got this. But you would never know, because I've taken that fear and be like, you know what? You're not going to control me. You're not going to stop me from doing what needs to be done. Everybody on my team, I tell them all the time, you're connected to this team for a reason. There's a reason why you're here. There is a reason. Sometimes we have life that happens. It happens. Oh, well, it's not the end of the story. And that's what we have to understand, that when life happens, it's not the end of the story. Correct. A lot of time we will let things happen to us, and then we quit everything. I'm not doing paparazzi because I only had 2 people show up on the live, or I did an event and I talked to 3 people, but I didn't sell as much. But you never know. You may have talked to somebody that day, and by you talking to that person, that may have given that person the courage to keep on going another day. I'm going to get teary here, because we just don't know. Life is so short. Yes. And we let fear rob us of so many opportunities. We let fear rob us of our greatness. We let fear stop us from doing what we know we were born to do. Yeah. It's time out for that. Yeah. You only have one life to live. We just went to the convention. It was one life. We only have one life. That's it. We're not cats. We're not, no, we got one life, y'all. Okay? So either you're going to take that life and do the absolute most that you can do with it, do your absolute best to live up to everything that God has blessed you with, or you're not. Right. There's no middle road. Either you're going to live that life to the fullest. You're either going to take it and say, you know what? There are people I'm meant to impact. You either do that or you don't. Right. But when you don't, what happens to that group of people that was your assignment? What happens to that group of people that if you overcame fear, some of them may have the strength to do something they were scared to do? What happens to them? So when you look at that, you have to realize this is bigger than you. This ain't about you, really. You think it is, but it really isn't. It's like, oh, I'm doing this because I've looked at people on my team and I can point them out. I ain't gonna call y'all on this live, y'all, but I can point them out and show you people that are different now
Yeah.
than they were when they joined. People who are doing things now that they would have looked at me and said, "No, don't you ever ask me to do that." Or don't even think I'm going to do that. Because it is, I've become a vehicle to help bring them into the place where I can challenge them. Now, you say you want to do this and you say you want to make money, but I don't see you doing XYZ. So how you going to say you want to make money but you ain't doing this? Well, Nawanda, you right. I thank you for confirming that. I appreciate you. But what are we going to do about it? Because the fact of the matter is, you make money in paparazzi.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all may look and say, well, Nawanda, you sell it for $5. Absolutely. And I got customers who come back week after week after week, bring their friends week after week after week. Because as women, we want to look beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
We want to feel pretty.
Mm-hmm.
We want to enhance the way we look. But as women, we also, most times, are looking at that checkbook or looking at that bottom line. Well, doggone it, if I could put on this cute pair of earrings and pay $5, and you know these earrings are fire. Okay, yes, they are. I had to put them on today. I said, oh, these are cute, and they're light, too. I see yours, Misty Lee. They're cute. But you can give them something like a pair of earrings. And me, everybody who knows me, my favorite outfit, T-shirt, pair of jeans, okay? T-shirt, all right? But I got these cute little earrings, and my T-shirt look cute with these earrings, okay? We are giving them something that fulfills a need for them. How do you think that makes them feel when they say, man, I took a little bit for myself and I look fabulous. I still kept my family on budget. We can still pay all our bills. Then that lady's probably saying, well, shoot, maybe I can do this to pay a couple bills or do that extra stuff. Because like me, I don't do paparazzi to pay bills. I ain't gonna lie. Misty already know. Paparazzi's my fun money. Okay? I'll be trying to figure out. I'll be trying to figure out how much fun can I have with paparazzi. Like for real, I'll be figuring out what trips can paparazzi pay for, hotels, car rental, because we all do it for a different reason. Everybody doesn't join just to pay a bill.
Correct.
And I've always told my team, whatever reason why you joined, don't think everybody you talk to is going to join for that reason. That's how we lose people. Because we're talking to people about paying a cell phone bill, and they're like, well, my cell phone bill is good.
Yeah.
But they may want extra money to take a family on vacation and don't want to take that out their paycheck. So we got to figure out what the need is. Okay? And for me, it was something I wanted to do once I really started doing it. Because again, when I joined, it wasn't even a thought process. But into my first year, when I saw that it paid for my whole spring break trip. Oh, that was a cash trip? Okay. And I paid for that. How? Oh, paparazzi. A whole week in a hotel, my flight, my rental car, my expenses paid for by paparazzi on my sales. Okay? Then I started seeing, what more can I do? Let's see where else I want to go. I have a granddaughter. Spoil her, love her.
Yes.
Well, if I do this, Yaya can take Anaya to do this, this, and this.
Yes.
Okay. So for me, it's about the fact that for me, paparazzi gives me the ability to basically do what I want. I mean, honestly, if anybody knows me, I'm a freedom and choices person. I like the freedom to make my choice. Okay. And because of that, paparazzi is allowing me to really look at life differently And not saying that, well, maybe I'll do this next year. No, I'll be looking at, okay, I'm trying to do this by the end of the year. How much paparazzi do I need to sell so I can buy this plane ticket, book this hotel, get this car rental? Okay, I need to do that many pieces. Bet is on. That's what you do. Okay.
Right.
And it allows me to do things. I'm ready to travel this weekend to go see my brother. Paparazzi's paying for that. Okay. Hotel, plane ticket. Paparazzi's paying for that. So I found something that allows me to do what I love to do because I love to travel. My job, when I'm in the middle of a contract, I travel every week. I love traveling.
Yes.
My dad was in the military. Love it. People say, aren't you getting tired of traveling? No, I love traveling. Okay. Love the miles, love meeting new people, love traveling. So for me, traveling is something that I grew up doing. It's something that I enjoy doing. And paparazzi is allowing me to continue doing that and using paparazzi to fund it. So, you have a trip you want to take your family on. Paparazzi can fund that. Is there a camp that you want to send your kids to that maybe they don't need to go to it, but man, they sure want to, and you want them to? Paparazzi can do that. Like my son plays baseball. He's in college. Baseball ain't cheap, y'all. All right. For all your baseball and cheap bats, if anybody who follows me on Facebook or Instagram, y'all saw I was complaining all summer because summer is wood bat time. And hey, Heidi, how are you? Summer is wood bat time. And that boy was breaking bats every other week. And I'm like, that is the most expensive firewood in life, okay? In life. But it wasn't a thing. It's like, okay, so how many more bats do you need? Do I need to buy a bunch of bats? I think I bought probably 10 bats this summer. Okay. But paparazzi allows me to do that. And it gets to the point where even my son, okay, this is a boy, 21 years old. He'll see me have a party. He'll see all my stuff. Because back here, y'all see I'm in the middle of organizing for tonight. But he'll look at it. He'll see all my baskets. And he'll be like, well, how did you do? I said, oh, I did really good. And he starts calculating. Oh, so you sold this much? He's like, hey, paparazzi. Because he understands that when mommy does well with paparazzi, that's something extra he's going to get. He knows that. Yeah. So for me, it's about using paparazzi to fund my why, and my why is my kids and my granddaughter, but to get those extra things, those things that I may not want to spend out my paycheck, but there's my fun money. Let's see what I can do. And I'm motivated by fun. I'm just going to tell you, I'm motivated by doing fun stuff. I'm motivated by travel. I'm motivated by that. So for me to actually do something and be like, okay, what trip can I pay for? What trip do I have coming up? What trip do I want to take? Paparazzi allows me to do that. And so just think, some people out there, you may not be somebody who's like, well, I really need paparazzi to help pay for a bill. And that's fine, because I'm that person. I love what I do. I'm a contractor in healthcare IT. I love what I do. Me and Misty have had this talk before. I love what I do.
Yes.
Just because that's me. That's just who I am. So I love it because I can do it when I want to do it. Like this whole month of September, your girl ain't working because I chose not to, because I can do that. Okay. Yes. But just think about, is there something you want to do that's maybe not a need? Because do I need to travel? No, I don't need to travel, but I want to. Yes. Do I need to take my granddaughter shopping? I don't need to. It's not my child, but I want to. Yeah. Do I need to make sure my son has 3 extra bats? Probably not, but I want to. So when you find those things that are maybe not needs, you don't need it to survive, But man, it would be really, really, really nice if I had that. Then that's something that is a motivator for a lot of people because they're like, I can do that
Yeah.
with that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because people don't think of it like that.
Right.
Sometimes people think about joining the business just to pay bills, pay their light bill, pay their car insurance, pay their car note, help pay the rent. And trust me, those things are important because you need somewhere to live and you need to have a car to get to your job. So make sure you
Yes.
pay in all
Yes.
those. But what happens when, maybe you want to take your family out to dinner as a surprise, and you don't want to take it out the house budget. And I mean, if you had a family like mine, I was one of 6 kids. Okay. So when we all went out to eat, that was a whole bill. That was a
That's a
bill,
cargo.
okay? Like for real. But to be able to do that and it not even you don't even blink. Like for instance, I took my son back to school. Okay, this is first year living off campus. All right. So you already know what that comes with. That just comes with a whole bunch of money. Okay, I might as well say it like that, money. All right. But we went, and when I tell you that boy was set up like he had a job, okay? My son don't work in college because he plays baseball. So between baseball and school, I'm that mom. I'm like, college is your job, okay? So I make sure I take care of him. I dropped almost $2,000 before I left, and I wasn't there but 4 days, okay? But paparazzi, it was like, okay, he needs it, I'm getting it for him. Or he wants it, it's going to make his life a little more comfortable. Let's do it. I don't think about that anymore. There was a time where I'd be like, okay, well, let me see when my pays come out, and then I'm going to take some from here, and then we'll do this and this and that. It wasn't no thought. It was just like, it needs to be done. All right, what do we need? All right, fine. Let's figure out where all this stuff's going to fit because we done spent all this money. But when I left there, he was comfortable. He had what he needed. But paparazzi has put me in a place where my wants I can get. I don't think about it. I don't, wonder like, okay, maybe next pay or, end of the month. I don't do that no more.
Yeah.
That's not my reality no more.
Mm-hmm.
If I need it, I'm going to get it. And half the time, if I want it, I'm going to get it. And it's okay. And it also makes your children have a higher expectation of what they want out of life. Because your children see that you're willing to work hard for what you want. Okay? There's a difference with working hard for what you need versus what you want. There's a whole different level of thinking when you work hard for what you want. Because what you want, you can probably do without. Okay?
Absolutely.
Could I do without a vacation? Absolutely. Could I do without an extra pair of shoes or sneakers? Because you know me, I'm a sneaker girl. Absolutely. Yes. Could I do without an extra bag? Absolutely. Could I do without, having a massage every month? Probably. But I don't want to. And if I'm willing to work for what I want, I'm going to get what I want. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be successful. A lot of us are scared of success. What are people going to say about me? Or what are people going to do? Who cares? Okay, honestly, who cares? Because it's all about you. It's about what you are willing to do to make sure you have what you want out of life. That's what it comes down to. And we have this one life to live. We have this one life to make an impact. We have this one life to really inspire people to want better. And that's what it comes down to. If you inspire somebody and they say, man, because you didn't give up, I tried a new thing.
Mm-hmm.
Or because you didn't give up, I didn't give up.
Mm-hmm.
Because let me tell you something. So many of us have started and stopped so many things in life. Let's be honest. We done started and stopped. And a lot of times people are looking at you to see, she gonna stay with it this time?
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, we all gunfire. We got this. This is the greatest thing since sliced bread and peanut butter and jelly. Got this. And then 2 months, 3 months, we ain't got it no more. I'm going on year number 3. Okay?
Yeah.
And our team keeps growing. I keep growing because you learn new things all the time. You learn different techniques. You learn different things that'll help your business. And you always have to be open to learn, period.
Mm-hmm.
Find that person that you can learn from and learn from that person.
Yes.
We all have different personalities, so we all can't learn from each other sometimes, and that's fine. And we've learned to embrace that because we're all different. But find that person that you can learn from. Find that person who's going to pour into you, who's going to hold you accountable, because sometimes, a lot of times, that's what we need. We need somebody to hold us accountable because we say we're going to do something and we don't. We need somebody to be like, I'm going to fact check you, Nawanda, because you had said you was doing blah, 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 blah. And when you have that person who does it in love and who does it, is that Ashley? Hey, girl. If you have somebody who does it in love, who does it because they do see greatness in you, like my team, I will have some serious conversations with them. And I tell them, I'm like, it's because I know you have more in you.
Yes.
When you know somebody has more in them, you don't allow them to sabotage themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Because they will.
Mm-hmm.
But you just got to hold them accountable and be like, listen, you said this is what you wanted.
Yeah.
So how are we coming back from that? What do we need to do? Because I tell my team all the time, failure is an option. We will fail at many things in life.
Yes.
But as long as you don't quit, there's always another chance.
Sure.
I have failed at many things. And even in paparazzi, there are some things I'm like, whoo, that didn't go too well. But I'm not going to give up. Like I tell my team all the time, I need to go find my very first lies that I ever did. I think God is having them buried so I can't find them because I have been looking for them. World of difference. I was not good at it. But here I am now, and just like, okay, let's do this thing.
Yeah.
So this is a sisterhood, a brotherhood, because we have some men on our team too. So it is a combined effort for everybody to find their lane and be great in their lane. Because we all have different lanes. We all have different strengths. Like my team, I tell my team all the time, listen, organization, not my cup of tea. They know it. But I'm smart enough to partner with somebody who can help me with that. I'm not going to stay here and flounder and be like, well, organization ain't my thing, but I'm just, that don't make good sense. Yeah. I'm going to figure out what I need to do to help with that part so I can flourish in my lane because I know what my lane is. So that's what I love about paparazzi. There are so many different lanes that you can operate in this business. We don't do everything the same. No, we don't operate the same. I love this because my personality is special. Love it. God gave it to me. I don't have to change being in paparazzi. I don't have to be somebody that I'm not. I don't have to pretend I'm somebody to get customers or clients. They're drawn to me. They're drawn to who I am. Misty's customers are drawn to her and who she is. Because again, we all have a predefined group of people who we were meant to affect, who we were meant to touch, who we were meant to impact. But we have to be willing to get out of our own way to do it. Period.
Yes.
I don't know what else you want me to say, Misty.
Well, you covered the fun money. You covered, doing vacations, the extras. It's not always the single mom who can't make ends meet. It certainly can be, and there's certainly plenty of people that instead of getting a part-time job, they have started Paparazzi and work this business from home. And so it's so well rounded. And today,
Right.
what I wanted to highlight is the fact that, for David and I, we're givers. We want to be able to give. There was a hurricane in the Bahamas a couple weeks ago. We were
Right.
asking people to pray for my hometown. Well, it didn't hit my hometown, but it hit a lot of people in the Bahamas. We were able to
Wow.
give to that, and over and above what we already, what our tithe is. We're ministers, and we want to be able to give. That's the bottom line. We want to be able to give. So that's a motivation for us. Another thing, wealth and savings. Some people, like Nawanda said, she makes enough money to pay her bills. She probably has a 401k, but she could certainly say, I want to put an extra $1,000 in there. Um, I want to put this money in savings for Anaya. I want to put more money on Ali's books at college so he doesn't have to worry about things. And then retirement. We are in a nation that the next group of people who retire, there's going to be no money for. And
Right.
one of the things that we can do is Paparazzi could be an extra income type of thing. It's not paying and making bills meet. It's not out of that dire need of necessity, like Nawanda said, but maybe it's building wealth for the future. Maybe it's
Right.
leaving an inheritance for your children. Maybe it is giving to a ministry or an organization or a cause that you believe passionately in. Things like that. Ministers, I know a lot of pastors' wives, and they have to move. When there's a new assignment, they move. So sometimes another job outside the home isn't an option. But we have
Right.
two successful pastors' wives on my particular team right now. They're successful and they can do their business anywhere, And so there's so many other ways there's so many other reasons to do paparazzi than just,
Right.
someone who needs to make ends meet. Although that is definitely something that paparazzi can help with.
Yeah. And I like too, like what you said, a lot of times, especially when you are talking about the single mom, you know, sometimes they may have to take on an extra job to make
Mm-hmm.
ends meet. And
Yes.
you look at the time and the effort it takes to go to that extra job, time away from your family.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows how much they're going to pay you? Um,
Right.
you can use that time and work something like paparazzi and make more than you would make at a part-time job and not be away from your babies, not be away
Correct.
from your kids, and then not have to drive back home because you're already home, So a
Right.
lot of this, because I tell people all the time, I'm like, if I had to work a second job, I wouldn't. I would do something
Mm-hmm.
like paparazzi because if worked correctly, it gives you the return of a part-time job if you want to do it part-time. So I like the fact that you can maximize your time and your effort doing something like this because it doesn't take you away from the people you love, the place you love. Now, if you somebody like, look, I need to get away from them kids, so I'm going to this job. I get it, okay? I ain't
Right.
talking to
Right.
you.
Right. Right.
But for those who are like, I do want something extra, but I don't want to have the time away. This is something that can fill that because you don't have to have the time away, but you
Right.
can work it and still have that extra without being away from your kids or being away from your family. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And what do you think? Do you think that $150 a week is something easy starting out?
excuse me, I do.
Yeah.
Because consistency. Like me and you preach the same thing. We say the same thing to our teams. It's consistency. If
Mm-hmm.
you work this consistently, you'll make that. Period. You
Yeah.
will. If you don't, you won't. I mean, let's just be honest. We
Yeah.
don't blow smoke and we don't say, oh, magically this is gonna as a quick get rich thing. No, man.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be honest. It takes a
Mm-hmm.
little work, but it's fun work. Okay.
Yes.
When you can sit there and literally, Misty and I both do different formats for our customers. We go live, we both go live, but then we'll do like little events and we do things. So there's always different ways for us to reach our customers. And when you do that over the totality of a month, yeah, there's no reason why I can't make $600 over the course of a month doing this. It's very easy.
And that's profit.
And so it's just like, you can do that. But again, it takes you being consistent, and it takes you, and I tell my team too, it takes you being serious about what you're doing. Yes, we're in this to have fun, because I ain't never doing nothing voluntary and not have fun. That's what you're going to learn about me, okay? Because when I stop having fun, then we got problems. But with the fun, you have to take it seriously. Because if you want people to take you seriously, you kind of have to take yourself seriously. You have to look at it like, okay, this is how much I want to make. So this is the effort I need to do. And be really specific. Make sure it's measurable. Make sure you can do it, and don't psych yourself out about it. Like, you just make it simple. And once you start doing it and you're like, okay, like sometimes I had a goal 1 month to do, I don't know, like 300-400 pieces. And I did that like in the first 2 weeks. I said, okay, so that goal is too little. Let me reevaluate that.
You had a goal to start with.
Right.
That's how we start.
You do that and you be specific about it, because like I told my team, I said, a lot of you think you're doing more work than you're really doing. And they're just like, Nawanda. I'm like, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to have an end of the month worksheet y'all going to do so y'all can see what you're doing. You can report on yourself.
Yeah.
Listen, I done seen more of them ramp up their game than a little bit, because when I heard this when I was in another direct sales company, and I kept it because it's so true. Attract number grows. It's point blank. Attract number grows. So if you track your number, it's going to grow. All right.
That's so good.
So whether it doesn't matter what you're doing in life, if it's about weight loss, if you're tracking what you're eating, if you're tracking your weight loss number is going to grow because you're keeping track of what you're doing. So if you Kia girl, call me girl. You know I love you, baby girl. So if you keep track of what you're doing, it's going to grow. So if I say this week I want to sell 100 pieces, okay, and I'm tracking it, my number is going to grow. Even if I don't hit my 100 pieces by the end of the week, I'm going to see where I fell short. I'm going to see, okay, what did I do that week that caused me to be short? And I'm going to make the necessary adjustments. So like with my team, we have talked about doing that, because when you start tracking, it's a whole different ballgame.
LaDonna was on here a little bit ago, and we had that challenge for 100 pieces. She did like 125, and then last week she did like 90, and she's like, but Misty, I tried. And I'm like, girl, the average of 2 weeks is 100.
Right.
And you did do 125. And you did do 90. But if you add that together, that's 202 weeks. Her average was there. And it's like you said, that tracked number.
Right.
So when you start Paparazzi, I'm huge on this. You have to have healthy business practices.
Yes.
You have to know how much you sold, so you know how much you can buy. You know, you can't be jewelry poor. We don't want people that are jewelry poor. We don't want
Don't sell yourself. Don't sell yourself out of business, okay?
Right. We don't want you to have a garage full of jewelry.
How about we don't do that?
You don't have any sales, you know?
Because, listen, because that's not how you work. That don't make no sense. That's how people leave, because it's like, and Misty knows me, I will ask my team questions. So I had somebody tell me, well, I think it was when we were pushing for producer the very, very first time. Because, you know, my team rallying. I had somebody call me, well, how much do we need? I'm going to just buy something. I said, no, you're not. I'm like,
you need to sell.
Did you sell anything?
Right.
Well, no, okay, so you don't need to be buying nothing. I need you to sell and reinvest. And that's always our mantra. You sell and reinvest. sell and reinvest. Why do I have so much jewelry? Because I sell and reinvest. I sell and reinvest. So that way, if I have an event, you can do it.
And I wanted a certain number in my inventory so
Oh,
that I could.
absolutely.
So I did reinvest 100%, but I knew exactly how many pieces I had, and I
Right.
knew when I reached how many pieces I wanted, and then I kept my paycheck,
Right.
and then I reinvested it to replace the jewelry that I
Right.
sold. But we have to sell. There are so many people. There's a program called Life of the Party. I'm really good at math in my head at times. And on Life of the Party, you tell me you're gold, but you ain't selling.
Girl, listen.
How are
I
you
ain't
gold?
seen. Look, you ain't had an event. You ain't had a Facebook Live. I ain't seen you do
So
a
that
wall
is
drop.
how.
No, you're
So
not.
you're
You're for a
purchasing a
status.
bunch, and that's
Right.
called jewelry poor. And that person, it breaks my heart because that person now is going to become very discouraged
Right.
because your sales aren't matching what you're purchasing. So that's why we teach, and Nawanda and I both teach this. We will teach you good business health. If you
Absolutely.
join any one of on our teams, either it's a whole organization, you're going to learn. It's what you do
Right.
with it, but you're going to learn
Right.
healthy business practices.
Right.
We have a spreadsheet that was created by our founders. You don't need to recreate the wheel.
Right. We don't
We
do
can
that
tell you
either.
how many pieces you need to sell
Right.
to reach your goal. Like going into debt for this business
Oh,
is
we
not what
ain't
it's
doing
about.
that. That's what we
We're
not.
not.
That's what we not about to do. Okay.
Yes.
And I
Yes.
tell my team, and I think that's where I get the respect for my team. I think because we've all been, unfortunately, we've all been in a business where the sale was more important than a person.
Than the
Let's just be
person.
honest.
And that's not
And
how it
that's
is
just
here.
not how it should be. And
No.
I vowed, like, once I decided that, hey, I guess having a team is inevitable and it's going to happen, I vowed, because you try to run away from you. That's just like you trying to run away from
Is
God. It ain't going
anybody
to happen.
glad Nawanda
Yeah.
decided to have a team?
Oh, Lord have mercy. Look, my
Yes.
team, they cracked me up. But it was like I made a conscious decision that it was not going to be one of those situations where it was about the sale or the number, not the sale, because I want you to sell stuff, but about the number, because the number is different than a sale. Because if you selling 20, you need to replace 20. So we ain't got no problem with that. But if you're just buying 20 to meet a number, unless, okay, if you had like if you have been selling and you 20 pieces away from life of the party, I'm going to tell you to go ahead and buy them 20 pieces. I ain't going to lie.
That's different.
I'm going to tell you that, especially if it is May the 31st. Oh, girl, go ahead and buy them 20 pieces and do what you got to do, because you're going to turn them around and sell them. But we're not that organization where, oh, well, I need you to buy 100 pieces every month, or I need you to do this. If you're not selling, my first question is going to be like, do you want to make money?
I want to help you sell.
And if
That's what
so,
I do.
let me help you turn around what you have so you can be a healthy business person with your business. Missy and
And
I did the same thing. We reinvested 100%. When, like, once I decided to do this, I was like, well, my inventory needs to be at a certain level because I'm busy. And if somebody calls me for an event, I need to have the inventory so I can go and do what I need to do and not work.
yes.
But that was my choice. I went into it eyes wide open, because, like Misty said, there was a certain number I wanted to have, because if somebody called me for an event or somebody dropped out, I was ready. But everybody don't have to do that. But
Right.
that was my choice.
There are consultants that have zero inventory and sell strictly from their website, and they do just fine. But they are consistent. They have the marketing. In other words, they let their clients know, they train their clients how to shop from them, and it's through the
Right.
website, and they don't have any inventory. You can do this so many ways. And I think the point that we're really trying to make is in Paparazzi and in our teams and the team of the person who's invited you here, because that's who you need to go back to if you decide to join the company, um, is that we care about people. It's
Right.
go look up the mission statement of the company. Start there. It's
Right.
about empowering women. It's all about caring people. It's about financial health.
Right.
The founders of the company are, this is a debt free organization. Nobody can walk into Paparazzi and say you're shut down because they own it.
Right.
They own it and it's debt free, and they don't want us getting into debt.
Right.
And then, like I said, there's ways. If you are watching and let's say you haven't been active in months and you're feeling defeated because you are thinking, I don't have any jewelry. Everybody's got this fresh fall fire in their inventories. Honey, you have access to it too. It's on your website. You
Honey,
create a
like
party
this.
link.
See?
You let them go and you let them
Yes.
shop from your website. Paparazzi will ship it to them and you get back in the game, but you get serious about it. But I can't go
Right.
live. Yes, you can. You go live and show them your website. Flip your camera.
Yep.
Show them everything that just dropped. Give them images of pieces that just dropped and show them how to order from you. They will do it. There's
They
other direct
will.
sales companies that run strictly on party links. Paparazzi has that option. Yes, I
Right.
do believe that live is the quickest way to generate tangible income quickly. However, you can still bring the live option into the party
Yep.
link with Paparazzi. Um, so you can use the website. Oh, and the website's free from
Oh
day
yeah,
one.
girl, listen.
The website's
That's
free.
the website is free. And you know what I love about the website as I'm going on here shopping? You know what I
I
love
got
about the
David. I was going
website?
to say,
I
the
know.
baby needs new
Look,
resources. My
I
husband's
know.
buying
That's
them.
why
They're all
people are like,
good.
y'all talk too much. We gotta go. We gotta order. What I love about it is that it has, they not only have a website, but
Yes.
the website is, they process your orders for you. This is what
We'll
I
ship it
love.
for you.
They ship the order for you. I don't have to worry about making sure I send it out, package it, or whatever. No, they do it for me. And
Mhm.
so that is huge for somebody who is busy like I am. That is huge. Them earrings are hot. Go, Nawanda. Girl, they got these little tassels here. And I know David got
Everything,
some.
everything's
He
jumping around on mine.
look. I know he better have ordered them.
Oh,
Look at
he
these.
did.
Look at
He
these,
did.
girl. Look at these.
Yes. Oh, give me the tassels, baby. Give me the
Those are
tassels.
so cute. They
Those
coming
are.
live to a live near you.
Coming
Or
to
y'all
a
can go
live
to a
near you.
website
Or
until they
you can
sell
be
out.
on the website live
Right.
right now.
Right.
Like
But it
paparazzi is coming
definitely,
direct to you.
I like, that's the one thing I like is the website, number one, because it's amazing. Because you don't have to do anything except for make sure you have a nice professional headshot to put as your picture and a
Please
nice
have a
little
picture
story.
on your paparazzi
Listen,
website.
girl, how come I went to search? Okay. I know, Kia, girl, if you want some, just let me know. I got you covered, girl, because you will look cute with that, with an updo, Kia. Yes, honey. But listen, I went and I searched paparazzi consultants in my zip code. And I was quite pleased because there ain't a whole bunch of us. I said, okay, Nawanda needs to get her work on in here. Okay. But you'd be surprised at how many people do not have pictures. Do you know your picture is like, that's the first thing that's going to draw people to you? And how many of you know if you got two websites that have the same thing, the people are going to go to the one with the picture first? I'm like, how you not gonna have a picture? The
Right.
website is free. You don't need listen. You sign up. Your website is created as soon as you hit accept and pay for your kit.
You
It's
can earn
created.
money the minute you join.
I have had people listen. You ain't said nothing but a word, Misty. I have had people join, send their website out to their family and friends as soon as they join, and already making a commission the next month because of orders. And wait a minute, here's the funny part. Their customers got their stuff before
Before
the
they got
consultant
their
got their
kit.
kit. So you mean to tell me you can make money before your kit even gets here? Uh, Let the church say amen, because amen and amen. Yes, and that's what I love because there's so many different ways, there's so many different methods, there's so many different things that paparazzi does to allow you to be successful with this. That's what I love. Like they just do it, and all we have to do is take advantage of it. That's it. Just take advantage of it. Just get out there and figure out, how can I make this work? Ask somebody to help you. A lot of times we just don't open our mouth. Like, heck, we don't know you need help unless you ask for help. Unless you like me, because I will. If you disappear on me on my team, I'm hunting you down. Girl, what's wrong with you? Do we need to talk? What's going on? But
Yeah.
that's just the kind of person Misty and I are. We will hunt you down, okay?
Yes.
But the bottom line is, Paparazzi has so many ways for you to be successful. Like, I love that as soon as you join, you get your discount.
That minute. No parties.
Wait a minute.
nothing.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't have to order $500 worth of stuff after I join to get a discount. No, boo. As soon as you say I do to Paparazzi, Paparazzi says I do give you a discount immediately. Okay? That's what I love. It's like they're setting you up to be successful.
Success. Yeah.
What? I'm sorry, who? And if you have one of those months where you're like, okay, well, I wasn't active this month, life happened, Paparazzi don't snatch your discount.
Right.
They said, girl, get up and try it again.
Yes.
Try it again.
Yes.
What?
I mean, yeah.
Try it again. They set you up for success so well. And all you have to do is just take it and grab it and go with it. Because you can. You have people out here to help you. We have people, like I had somebody who was like, well, I'm in Columbus. I said, girl, I got people in Columbus that'll help you. Don't worry about it. Okay? I got you covered. Because we are in this together. Mm-hmm. That's just the bottom line. We are in this together. And we have one life, one chance to make an impact. What you going to do with it?
Mm-hmm. So I think you guys can all conclude that Paparazzi is more than just jewelry and a direct sales company. There's a lot of great things about the design and the interface of the company, but there's also something to be said for the people in the company.
Yes.
And the way that the leaders in the company put people first, and that trickles all the way down.
Oh,
like
absolutely.
Me and
Absolutely. And it's all about the people, us. It really is. Like, I mean, I get more excited when a person on my team hits a goal. I'm just like, let's go. And they're like, I'm like, I don't care. Let's go. Because that means something. I'm like my team's biggest cheerleader. They know that. I'm like, let's go. Let's get it. But we care about their success. We want them to win. Like we do. We just want them to win.
Yeah.
And so if I help them win, what do you think it's going to do for that person when they're winning? They're going to be like, wait a minute, she really wanted me to win. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really do.
And then she'll duplicate that with her team. And it's that ripple effect.
And it keeps going and going.
And keeps
going and going.
Yes.
I ain't going to have no voice on my live tonight. I'm going to sound special. But it's all good.
That's okay. That's okay.
It is all good.
Yeah. Well, I think unless you guys have questions, please let us know, in the responses below. If you have questions for us, we'll be happy to answer those for you.
Oh, yes.
But, again, it doesn't have to be making ends meet. It can be wealth. It can be giving. It can be saving. It can be fun money.
Right.
It can also just be like a sisterhood. Not a sorority, not a country club, but a sisterhood. People that really care about each other.
Right.
We definitely have found that. Nawanda and I have become excellent friends through this company.
Yes.
Like, I don't know how I would have met you any other way.
I know. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, because we don't go to the same church. We don't. Like, you live when I lived in Columbus, you lived on in Hilliard. I'm over here in Narragansett. Like, we would have I can honestly say, if it wasn't for Paparazzi, Misty and I probably would have never met.
Right.
That would have been a tragedy.
It would have been.
I'm sad.
It would have been. I know.
I know. I'm sad to think about that. So thank God for Paparazzi.
Yeah. Yes. So, there are friendships inside this business for you. There's definitely ways to make to meet your goals financially. Also, again, financial goals aren't always just to pay bills. There's
Oh,
other
somebody told
things.
me a teaspoon of something. Teaspoon of honey and sip on pineapple juice up my throat. Okay,
Oh, okay.
Karen, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, girl, you're in the South now, so them allergies are gonna be different than up here.
Listen, you ain't said nothing but a word. Cause I'm like, whoa, Jesus, be a allergy medicine.
Yes. Isn't that the truth, Angela? Nawanda and I would have never met you either. See, the connections that we have made are really priceless.
Oh my, yes. And this, Angela, I talk about Angela all the time because Angela literally, okay, Misty and I always talk about our Facebook Lives, okay? Angela, I met Angela on my live, and it's crazy because I remember the date, December the 15th, 2017. I was on a live. It was a Friday night live, and my aunt was sharing, and Angela, it went into Angela's feed. And Angela got on there, and that girl shopped like she was losing her mind. And in my head, because sometimes you think you'd be like, okay, this person buying up all this stuff. Like, do they know how much they spending?
Miriam, we like you too.
And she was funny because she filled out the form and she texted me. Her concern was like, I need to get my stuff by Christmas. And I'm like, I promise you'll have it. Angela came back and shopped two more times after that. And then Angela's like, this is enough. You need to talk to me about this because I ain't spending no more money with you. But I would have met Angela. And me and Angela, like, I love Angela, and so that's, again, those connections. And then all the people that Angela are connected with, and it's just like, it opens up your world to a sisterhood. And we can't forget the guys because we got some guys in there too. But, you know how we are as women, you have your circle. I call it like your trust circle, you have that. And when you can, find somebody that you can put in that trust circle and it's legitimate, it's real. For me, listen, put a fork in me because I'm done. Okay. So yes, like I love her and I love what she's doing with her team. Yes, but again, it was Paparazzi. So basically, if I hadn't joined Paparazzi, I wouldn't have met Misty. But then if I wouldn't have joined Paparazzi, I wouldn't have met Angela either. So it's Paparazzi. You know what I'm saying? It's Paparazzi. It's just like, let's
everybody needs to join Paparazzi.
They do, because there may be somebody that you haven't met yet that you need to meet.
That's right.
But you ain't going to do it until you join Paparazzi.
Miss Miriam, if you ever think of joining Paparazzi, please contact me. I would love to help you.
I'm telling you, we are here to help. We love what we do. We love our teams. And it's real. It's not one of those things, oh, you guys are just talking because you're on Facebook Live. No, this is how Misty and I talk all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Like this is
She'll be
just
here in a few weeks, right in my bedroom.
Yes, because I'm coming.
Having me make her biscuits. She likes my biscuits.
Yes, honey, with some strawberry jam. Yes, Jesus. Yes. But again, I have a large team in Columbus, and they are missing me. They're like, listen, I'm looking at my calendar. I'm like, okay, this is the date. Coming home. But that's what we do.
Yeah. We
are there for our teams. We're there to motivate, inspire, and encourage because we want what's best for them, period. Yes. Yeah. And that means Mama Nawanda got to show up. Guess who's showing up? Yeah. Here I come. So I'm excited for that for sure because it's just I haven't seen them. I mean, I've seen some of them on Facebook Live, but I haven't seen them in person. So I'm excited for that, because this is about, everybody growing, everybody getting together to get inspired, to make that push because Christmas season is right around the corner, y'all. And we about to make some money. Listen, because this month, don't they got free stuff in their starter kits this month, Misty?
Girl, they do.
I was just checking. Girl.
Worth of jewelry for $99.
Okay, so basically, you're going to get double your investment with the smallest kit. Is that what you're telling me?
That's what I'm telling you.
Okay, I was just checking, girl.
Yeah, yeah.
I was just
And
checking.
so you get 130 pieces now, 10 extra pieces in the 299 kit, and then you get, what is it, 220 pieces
Girl, I don't know. I didn't count that far, but
in the 499 kit.
but
Extra $100 worth of
right.
jewelry. So, but you can start with the 99 and then go in and place an order immediately.
Listen, that's what I'm telling. Listen, I tell people all the time because I think a lot of people think that I started with the large kit. No,
99.
I didn't. I started with the $99 kit
99.
because me, honestly, and I tell you, I didn't want to have buyer's remorse. Get in something like, ooh, what am I going to do with all this? I don't know. So, but then it turned into this back here.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
So
Oh, yes.
we know the potential of this. We believe in it. We practice what we preach.
Yes.
We don't have our teams do anything or ask our teams to do anything that we're not going to do or willing to do. Like we're not doing that. Like we're never going to tell our team to go live and you don't see us live. Now Nawanda may have Anaya in the background because Anaya ain't cooperating. But Nawanda's still gonna go live. Girl, that child, that grandchild of mine, I think she knew when I was going live. She was like, okay, I'm waking up now and making you have to pay attention to me. I'm like, wow, is this really happening to my life right now? But it doesn't matter. You do it, and that shows somebody that, you know what, things aren't always perfect. You still do it. No big deal, And so we love what we do.
We do.
We would love for you to join whoever invited you to this.
Back to them.
If it's somebody who joined because I shared it, talk to me because there's a lane for everybody. There is. We will help you. We will help you find that lane because it's not about us. When you join, it's really about you and what you want out of this business. And we will help you with that because we want you to succeed. We really do, because there is just so much more out there for you. And we want you to get it. We really do.
It's fun.
I love it.
I do too.
Especially these cute earrings. Like these earrings, girl. Listen, I know them. Look at these.
Oh yes, girl. Yes.
And these are light. I put these on. I was like, hold up. Yeah. And I love these big earrings, especially since my hair is short. Yeah. Love it, girl. I was like, these cute. Yes.
They are cute. They are definitely.
Yes, girl. But yeah, so we love you guys. We want you guys to join us in this journey or join whoever invited you.
Yes.
Talk to them seriously, because this is something amazing, and I do it because I love it, and it just gives me the opportunity to be who I am and also help other people discover what they want out of life. So Paparazzi was made for me,
Well, I'm so glad you joined it. And you guys, tomorrow there will be another live right here, 2:05. We're going to have, it's 5 days of the opportunity, just sharing different aspects of the opportunity each day to get the word out, because there is an amazing promotion right now that Paparazzi doesn't do every other month. Nope. So when it happens, we want to get the word out. Hey, Cammie Weaver, what's up, girl? Team Grateful.
Hey.
There is an amazing promotion this month. Extra pieces in every starter kit. And I always like to feature that $99 kit, because right now you're getting $200 worth of jewelry for $99. And if you joined and have been canceled for more than a year, contact us. And you want to do this, the starter kits are fire.
Fire. And you know what I love about the starter kits, Misty? Listen, I love that the starter kits are different. And that's so amazing, because when you and I joined, we had a starter kit. And when people join,
than you did.
Right. And then when people join, like, I see them starter kits and I get an attitude. I'm like, they had that in your starter kit for real? Yeah. Like, I'm like, Paparazzi, why are you playing me like that?
Right.
Because they keep on making it better. And the starter kits are up to date with what's out now fashion wise. So that's why I love it. So you're not going to get a starter kit with jewelry that was relevant 3 years ago.
Right.
No, they're going to
Yeah.
give you something that's relevant
You'll have some
now.
fringe. It won't be
Honey,
pink, but
fringe
you'll
and
have some
acrylics.
fringe. You'll
Mm-hmm.
have some acrylic. You'll have
Listen,
bling. Yeah, you'll
listen.
have it all.
And it's amazing.
And it's amazing. And you can make your money
Right
immediately.
back.
You can get to work. You can get to work the minute you
Boom.
join on that website and get
Yep.
that party going and sell from your website. And you'll have a check the next month. Let us help you.
Yes,
Let us
because
help
we're
you.
here.
It's time. It's time. So if you've been watching us, you've been watching long enough. Yes, you can do this, and yes, we'll help
Yes, you can.
you.
Absolutely.
Yay!
All right, Misty. I'm
All
out,
right.
girl.
All right. I love you,
Love
Nawanda.
you. Bye.
Bye. All right, guys, we're going to get off of here. I'll be back tomorrow at the same time with a different guest, and we'll be sharing a different aspect of the business. I hope that you enjoyed today. And I hope that if you have questions, you'll reach out to me, to Nawanda, or to the person who invited you to watch this. We were live yesterday with Miss Manasia. She's a director on the team. You can scroll down, or you can go to our YouTube channel, Paparazzi Training with Misty J, and see the opportunities that have happened so far. All right. We love you guys. You have a great day, and we will see you soon. Bye.